Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's DaikenXDan here, back with another Epic 7 video for y'all. So today we're going to talk about some big changes to Epic 7 coming. The CEO actually gave their statement as far as exactly what they're going to be implementing to the game, as far as all the, controversy and dramas that have been going on as far as what's been happening with Epic 7. And this is what they had to say. Let's go ahead and read and see exactly what it was. So it says, "Hello, this is the Epic 7 team. First of all, please let us apologize for the delay in translation. We have summarized the key points in the post which was uploaded on the Korean Stove forum below. Please know that we will do our best to prevent this from happening again in the future. For your convenience, please see below for a summarized version of the Korean post that was uploaded earlier." And these are the changes that they actually are making. Hero summon system improvements. Improvements have been made so that Moonlight summon heroes will be placed in the regular summoning pool. Yes, you are hearing that correct. So there will no longer be Moonlight summons in the game. I don't know if this actually is going to get rid of the Gold Transmit Stones and the Galaxy bookmarks, but from the way it's sounding, it more likely is, and they will just be thrown into that. And I'll talk more about it in detail in a bit. The other thing is improvements will be made so the summoning system, so that the ceiling will be implemented. So exactly what that means is there will actually be a pity system. Now, I don't know exactly how that's going to be implemented. I don't know if it's going to be the 121 that we come to know, but there is going to be some sort of pity system in the game for Covenant bookmarks. It seems like permanently now. Now, I know exactly how that works. Like, I don't know if you're just guaranteed a character or if you get to select a hero. Who knows how it works? But there is going to be some type of pity system in the game for the regular summoning system. Hero balance improvements. So Moonlight heroes will be balanced. So I've been saying this and talking to some friends, and like, because they're throwing these characters into the regular summoning pool, they're definitely going to tone them down because everybody's going to have a chance to get them now. They may even, like, I know their plan was like to have the Moonlight stronger than the other units for like PvP, but they may completely throw that out the window now and just have everybody on like an even playing field. So from a balancing perspective, it may be good for the game, but just for the rarity and fun perspective, I don't think it's good for the game. I'm gonna talk about that more in just a second. The last thing here is heroes is a Moonlight hero selector. So basically, I believe Tenha actually made a Reddit post about this as well. That was actually translating from the official Korean forum, and it gave a little bit more insight to exactly what this means. And what he stated was that meant if you get a Moonlight hero that is going to be balance change for the negative, like basically like almost like to the point of like a recall, then you can actually choose another Moonlight hero that you want of your choosing. Now that to me is actually really crazy, because just imagine if you get the Moonlight hero that becomes the worst in the game now, like not like the worst character, but like the worst Moonlight hero out of the Moonlight heroes. You can now select the best Moonlight hero. That's kind of crazy, and I don't agree with that state of mind that they have as far as that change. Because that's just kind of crazy to me. It also says Mystic summons, which were conducted as well as previous reviews. I actually don't know exactly what that would mean. I don't think Tenna actually posted anything about that either. It said additional details for the information above will be provided in the end of July and will be announcing through a separate notice. So yeah, we will be getting more news about this in July, so look forward to that. I'll definitely be covering everything that they have to say about this matter. But like, yeah, to basically express my thoughts on it, I definitely don't think this is a very good move, and I know the community is in a big divide right now. The reason because is a lot of people, you love and hate the system. It is a gacha game at the end of the day, but people take joy in the chase. They take pride in being the lucky one to get something that not a lot of people have. And now you strip that away by making it to where something everyone and their mother can get. And that's just to say like if they just throw them in. Now take for example a game like Grand Blue Fantasy, which actually have a limited system known as like the Flash Gala system, which happens once a month, that has characters that you can only get through that system. It uses the same currency, so like once again like the bookmarks. So if they were to implement something like that where they put a limitation like, okay, at the end of the month for like 3 to 4 days, these Moonlight heroes will be in there in the Covenant summoning, and you can go crazy and try to get them. and they'll boost the drop rates of all those characters. So like, you know, if you do get a character, it's going to be more likely it's going to be a Moonlight hero. Then that makes sense. Like, I will be totally fine with that. That's perfectly fine, as long as there's some type of limitation in the game for it. I don't think they should just be thrown in there and, like, you know, I can wake up one day and pull a MLR on my free summon. It's like, oh, MLR, like, it's kind of crazy to me. But yeah, the improvements as far as like the pity system, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that, as long as it's implemented well. I don't think it should be a problem. I don't think you should be able to select the hero. I think that's totally crazy. That should be out of the question. I don't know how high it's going to be once again. It could be 121 again, which is kind of crazy. And I actually don't even know what this means for like limited heroes. Like, are we still going to have limited heroes if this is going to be the thing? I mean, probably still have limited heroes, because like the limited hero will only come during like that specific time, so then you could go crazy for them. But yeah, it's just really crazy. Moonlight hero balance, like I said, it could be really anything. They can like really nerf characters drastically, because they aren't, it just seems like they aren't considered special anymore, like the Moonlight heroes. If they're going to be in the regular summon, unlike, I gotta keep expressing, unless they put a limitation. If they put a limitation on them, then they could still be considered sort of special, because it's still going to be like once a month time that you can actually roll for these heroes and get a chance of getting them. It's not even guaranteed that you're going to get a 5-star. I mean, you know, you're not guaranteed to get a 5-star. Then it will still be easier to get them, but you know, you're not going to be getting them all the time, because you're still going to be preparing for the limited units that come. You know, more collab units, which are still technically limited because they're, you know, they're only here for a certain amount of time. Collab units, limited units, and stuff like that. And then, like, you know, there's some other banners that you made a, you know, want to roll for too, especially if the banners are going to have pities. Then yeah, that's the thing. Now, also, I don't even know how this is going to work. Is the pity only going to work for the banners, like for a banner unit? Or is it going to just be a straight, because it can't be a pity inside the regular covenant, right? Because then they would have to do a hero selector. So that's one thing we got to keep in mind too. So it may be a pity system for like every banner unit. If it's like that, then I guess that's okay, especially if it keeps it like at the 121 mark. Like, if you're willing to spend 121 for that hero, then by all means, you should get him. Because I definitely spent over my fair share of bookmarks. Y'all seen my summoning video for like Lilibeth, where I went all in. I did like 600 bookmarks for her and didn't get her. So if there's a pity summon for something like that, then I guess that's fine. I can't be too mad at that. But there should definitely be a limitation on the Moonlight heroes, and I think that's a big divide in the community right now. Is some people are like, yay, more, like, you know, I get all the characters, and other people's like, no, that's not good. Like, you know, everybody shouldn't get these characters. Like, they're not saying like you shouldn't get the characters, but they're saying like, you know, it should be a rare thing. Like, they shouldn't just be there. But yeah, definitely just want to let you guys know exactly what's going on inside the community right now, exactly what the devs are thinking about doing. Definitely let me know what you guys think. Are you on team this is a good thing, or are you on team bad thing, you don't know about this? Definitely let me know. As far as me, like I said, I'm not too fond of it, but we got to see the way they implement it, as far as there is going to be some type of limitation, or they just going to be thrown in. Anyway, guys, if you like anything I had to say, drop me a like. I greatly appreciate it. And you want to see more from me, follow me on my socials. As always, don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications to know when the next video goes live. As always, my name is DaikenXDan, and I'll see y'all next time. Signing out.